Playwrights, it's Carrie again.
And I'm Nina.
And today we're going to show you another step in the playwriting process.
So, let's say you've started your play. You've got a couple characters and a setting for those characters to be in. Now your play needs action. Something has to happen. And usually, what happens is something called conflict.
Wait, isn't a conflict like an argument?
Not always. In a play, you can describe the conflict as a problem that needs to be solved. This is what leads to the main action of your play. What does your character want? What are they trying to do? The conflict is something that gets in your character's way.
Oh, okay. So if your character wants to buy ice cream, but the ice cream store is closed, then that's a conflict?
Could be.
So, what do they do? Do they go to another store? Do they eat some broccoli instead? Or do they Google how to make their own ice cream and then after years of practice become the greatest ice cream maker the world has ever seen?
Maybe. That's up to the playwright. And that leads us to our next ingredient, resolution. The resolution is how the conflict gets resolved. How do your characters figure out their problem? What do they try? Does it work? Do they ever accomplish their goal in your play?
Another conflict might be two characters who want the same thing. If your play is about a competition where all of the characters are trying to win, then the resolution might mean that not every character gets what they want.
Let's use the characters we made up in the last video. There was an old lady and her pet dinosaur.
And let's say the setting is her front yard.
Now for the conflict. We need a problem for these characters to solve.
What if the dinosaur is trying to help the old lady make lunch?
Here's another possibility. What if the old lady wants to take a nap and the dinosaur sneaks outside and starts eating the neighbor's begonias?
That's good.
Yeah, so in this scenario, how do we resolve the conflict? If the dinosaur ate the neighbor's begonias, how can the old lady fix it? Maybe she runs to the garden store and buys flowers to replace the eaten ones, and then she takes her nap.
Maybe she and the dinosaur run away to Colorado before anyone notices.
Maybe she knocks on the neighbor's door to apologize and tell her what happened.
Oh, and if we see the neighbor, then we have another character.
That's right. And who knows what might happen next? That's just an example. Your play could be about anything, as long as people can act it out on stage.
Obviously, we can't put real dinosaurs on a stage. Most of them wouldn't fit.
But actors can dress up and perform as dinosaurs. That's the point.
So now you get to write your play. Decide who your characters are.
Decide where and when the story happens.
Decide what happens and why. What's the problem the characters have to solve?
Then decide how they solve it. For other playwriting tips, follow this link.
For more tips about playwriting, go to our YouTube channel or the Dobama website.